A well-adjusted person is one who makes the same mistake twice without getting nervous. I never expect a perfect work from an imperfect man. Those who stand for nothing fall for everything. Hard words are very rarely useful. Real firmness is good for everything. Strut is good for nothing. Experience is the oracle of truth, and where its responses are unequivocal, they ought to be conclusive and sacred. We must make the best of those ills which cannot be avoided. I have thought it my duty to exhibit things as they are, not as they ought to be. Nobody expects to trust his body overmuch after the age of 50. You should not have taken advantage of my sensibility to steal into my affections without my consent. I have learned to hold popular opinion of no value. Give all the power to the many, they will oppress the few. Give all the power to the few, they will oppress the many. Real liberty is neither found in despotism or the extremes of democracy, but in moderate governments. All communities divide themselves into the few and the many. The first are the rich and well-born, the other the mass of the people. There is a certain enthusiasm in liberty that makes human nature rise above itself, in acts of bravery and heroism. Men often oppose a thing merely because they have had no agency in planning it, or because it may have been planned by those whom they dislike. The sacred rights of mankind are not to be rummaged for among old parchments or musty records. They are written, as with a sunbeam, in the whole volume of human nature, by the hand of the divinity itself, and can never be erased. The passions of a revolution are apt to hurry even good men into excesses. Men are rather reasoning than reasonable animals, for the most part governed by the impulse of passion. In the general course of human nature, a power over a man's subsistence amounts to a power over his will. There are seasons in every country when noise and impudence pass current for worth, and in popular commotions especially, the clamors of interested and factious men are often mistaken for patriotism. A powerful, victorious ally is yet another name for master. A strong body makes the mind strong. I advise the gun. While this gives moderate exercise to the body, it gives boldness, enterprise, and independence to the mind. The best we can hope for concerning the people at large is that they be properly armed. Nature of war to increase the executive at the expense of the legislative authority. When the sword is once drawn, the passions of men observe no bounds of moderation. Safety from external danger is the most powerful director of national conduct. Even the ardent love of liberty will, after a time, give way to its dictates. Let us recollect that peace or war will not always be left to our option, that however moderate or unambitious we may be, we cannot count upon the moderation, or hope to extinguish the ambition of others. People sometimes attribute my success to my genius. All the genius I know anything about is hard work. Thanks for watching the video till the end. If you like the video, please press the like button, and subscribe the channel to see more such videos daily.